welcome back to, do you want to do it?
Dream Daddy dating simulator?
She knows where she is right now, it's cool folks. Folks, who am I?
Folk. You folk at home enjoying the show?
We're about to do something pretty freaking exciting. We're going to go and see a movie with Damien, hopefully, if he responds well to our handwritten letter with 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 enclosed.
To be honest, he might be really offended. I'll never forget, during the height of my punk adolescent period, being genuinely punk as far as it goes for a mainstream white girl in Australia in the late 90s, I was at a party where a gentleman asked me if I was into punk, and when I responded in the affirmative, he then said, yeah, Daft Punk, they're really cool. So it can be really offensive when people make bizarre judgment calls and assumptions about your taste, because I actually...
I'm cringing on behalf of Small Gem right now.
Little known fact, I really don't like Daft Punk.
I actually really like them, but I know
Most
enough.
people do.
The battery's gonna die. Fuck. Shit. Never mind. Cancel. Abort.
My store.
And we're back. After starting a video for what, 1 minute, rudely interrupting your compelling small punk story, I'm so sorry. We have maybe just enough battery to do one more video, so let's see how we go. We're just going to get straight into it.
Yeah,
Agree?
I agree so hard that enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and
I'm
enjoyable.
going to find that so hard to cut and edit, thank you very much. Oh, best wishes,
Hard daps!
Namaste, gross. We'll carry on. We'll carry on.
Oh no! Yes.
He liked every time we made a reference to MCR.
MCR references it is, and then I say my name, my full name. Fancy it that way.
Charlize Hug and Kiss.
Charlize Aloysius Hug and Kiss.
Oh, I love it. Canon. It's Aloysius is his middle name. Charlize Hug and Kiss.
Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting.
Oh my god, look at that font, I love it. That's not too bad, that's better than my handwriting.
Yep, writing is fun, writing is good. Charlize Aloysius.
It's all the same stuff. Go and watch the last episode if you want a full breakdown on how we decided to write this letter. You spelled his name wrong! No!
I didn't even notice that!
That is something I would do.
I did not notice. What? I'm sure she's,
she's just trying to keep you on your toes. What a troll.
Yeah, troll.
Troll
we know
daughter.
she's a troll.
Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in the mailbox.
She's going to troll university. Can I seal it with tape?
No, you need a cute little...
There'll be a wax seal.
No, some cute little sticker stationery from Japan. It's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
She's going to go and get some of her candles.
Yes!
Yeah. I called it. And a small piece of wood, naturally, to stake into the heart of the vampire.
You gotta have a wax seal. What's his family crest? I'm gonna draw and design one. Keep your eyes out.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She's done this before. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is, your sigil.
Oh god. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
He wears cat shirts,
Yeah.
okay? Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch? Always comes in clutch? I think she means in handy, or it comes in when you're in a pinch. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a strong Maple Bay term.
Okay.
I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, they're still going to run into each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it.
Send it by semaphore.
I already called my guy.
Your pigeon guy.
I have a pigeon guy. Stop predicting the game, Gem. Marcus has the good pigeons. Who's Marcus?
Ooh, the boyfriend who didn't send the pigeon back on time.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony, they're no good.
Stool pigeons. I don't want to know if any of this is true.
Who knows with Amanda?
I do. I would probably set her up with a...
We're back at the
Body
mansion slash estate
I head out...
slash house of dreams, future house.
Dream house. I head outside and walk over to Damien's dream house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Well, that was a non-event.
What the fuck? Mission accomplished?
Now we play the waiting game. Oh, the waiting game is boring. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Oh, we're at the theatre.
The
Cinema.
night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he left another beautifully this game goes all over the place. Left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening.
Really good.
Consent is important. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, probably with cats on the shirt.
It's probably the same thing we've been wearing the whole time.
I hope so. And I show up to the theatre a little bit early.
Good.
Good move. Yes.
Good.
Yes, good move.
Be prepared for traffic.
A chilly night and the theatre is kind of crowded, but it's still nice.
How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice. Oh my god, he just totally just sublimated behind me and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
I've always been here.
His face.
Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon?
He did just appear. I didn't hear anything.
See, you're denying too many things. That's the problem. You're going to look suspicious. What?
Ellipsis. What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema?
I feel like you would say cinema.
Cinema. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds.
So
Sour
good.
Patch Kids are much nicer.
Jaffas all the way.
Ooh.
Let's do it. Right here in the cinema foyer. We're getting lined to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us.
Oh, my dad's here.
It's Lucian! Gaggle of
There's
goth
more goth kids. He runs with a crowd of goth kids.
This
Yes.
town is doing something right.
Yes.
It's like the reverse of a scared straight club.
Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends.
He's gonna cock block us.
Supportive dad, though. Whatever, dad.
You're not my real
You're the one
dad.
that walked over to talk to us. You could have ignored us. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. I like to say the full movie title. You watching that?
Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
That face. Huh, good luck with that, Dad.
See?
Oh.
Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease. Oh no, what's wrong?
It's such a bad choice. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. It's a biopic about his life.
He's gonna get scared and like clutch onto us.
Help me! Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest.
We've made a terrible choice.
He's acrophobic and...
Is everything okay? Vampire's Hunt. The movie hasn't even started yet.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything is perfectly fine, love hearts. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Is he just like scared of gore and like horror movies, even though he's a god? That me!
That me
too! Oh, hello, cat. Oh, she loves me. I have been chosen. Hello, cat butt.
Do you have a favourite horror movie? Anything with Bela Lugosi?
Of course I have a favourite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
Oh, interesting. That's odd.
He's never seen it.
I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. My cat is just flicking her saliva all over our computer and other items.
Are you drooling?
She just wants to
Drooling on me?
She does like to drool. She's a girl. She's a good cat.
Hello, little pussies.
Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
Why would you lie? The lights dim. Damien screams.
Oh, sorry.
Damien.
I apologize. I was thinking of something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
Hello, this guy's door opens and closes on its own, and here's a poltergeist and an Igor who services this manor. Don't think that the lights going out is going to scare him. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I love licorice.
I hate
I
licorice.
take note of how much his hands are shaking.
Oh, my poor gothbae.
The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin.
Well, that's not scary.
Forget Damien.
Oh, we do. Do you want to do this one?
Yes, I actually really do.
Do it.
Awaken my coven! Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone coffins onto the floor.
Brother, is it time?
Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. Is it time?
It is time.
The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade! This rules. The trio of vampires flies up into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie.
No, pay attention to your date.
As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense movie I'm so excited, I'm tongue-tied. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with.
Deep. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you.
General, I agree, it's good to finally blood you.
Oh, the screen went red.
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Poor Damien.
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand.
Contact!
I'll get you through this, baby. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section.
Oh, go-to move. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it.
Oh, it's not
Quite upsetting.
Yeah.
I wish he would hold my hand again.
I wish he would too.
Toxic masculinity has ruined physical intimacy between men. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable.
Yes.
A back rub, blowjob. I've got
Just
it.
throwing some ideas around.
I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Fuck you, Dad.
Tell a dad joke, point out a plot hole, ask what's happening. He likes jokes, he likes puns.
Dad jokes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he tries to like dad jokes.
Hearts, he liked it, he liked it.
Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Where?
To the retail store.
Oh my god.
I yell at last, but a little too loud for a crowded movie theatre, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. We all know
Yeah,
he's
he
got a
loved
bit of a
it.
history with retail staff as
Good
well.
one, Jillies.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien.
Oh, I want to pet him.
We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in the crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was my pants. Was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts.
Doki doki indeed.
Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
Hard. Oh my god,
This
racy.
use the term heavy petting.
Oh god. I wish you didn't say that.
Vomits off screen. The film fades to black and the Finn appears on the screen, and then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Sequel bait. Oh no, twist ending.
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again.
More thunder, more ominous organs.
They give different kinds of organs.
The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end.
Or is it?
Or is it? Damien and I walk out of the movie theatre amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember.
That's
but otherwise,
difficult.
he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. I'm surprised he's not going to complain.
What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would
Stop
be.
saying titties!
Now, the thing about it is the titty vampiric, or is it the titty of a vampire?
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Oh yeah.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking
Please be
me.
a graveyard.
Never go to a second location. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre.
I'll say.
Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company.
Yes. Ellipsis. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay. Here comes a
alright,
smooth
come on.
response.
Sorry, disappoint us.
Come on, Jalise.
Thanks. Cool. Okay.
I kind of want to say cool, because that's probably what I would say in real life. I'd be like, cool.
No,
You
that's...
can't say okay. That's
I feel like thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, we did it. No problem.
Crushed it.
Yeah, you did.
We both stand there feeling a little awkward.
God, this is the hard part, but the lovely part.
Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat?
Worry not, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by
Yes!
the gates of the
Called
cemetery.
it.
What?
He's gonna bring us a picnic.
I was just thinking of picnic in the graveyard. Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavour, Jalise. Trust me.
I thought it was Edwardian.
No, he was Victorian and he got something Edwardian that he didn't like yet.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. He is going to bury me in a shallow grave, but he might put a periscope in there so I can see out. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstone.
Picturesque AF.
As we crest a small hill, I think he's starting to think in classier terms. We get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I've got to hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
He's teaching me the ways. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
Not really, but okay.
I'm for it.
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic. Where did he pull these things from?
He's got a universal pocket.
Pocket. Don't let anyone pick your pocket. Wait, where were you hiding that?
Ellipsis. Under my cloak? Question
For the
mark?
whole movie? Yeah, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses.
Oh, yes. I'm so aroused right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you.
Thumbs up.
3 thumbs up.
In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. Why is your name on that gravestone? How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
I wasn't...
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. Shocker.
We saw through that pretty quickly.
I've never been good at those. I just feel as because of how I look and act, People must expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part.
It's because you don't deny it when people invite you.
Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Same though.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. We did help! Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. Oh,
I'm going to learn that next time somebody asks me why I have so many skulls decorating my house.
To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to truly be alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. That's really nice.
Yeah, and he's sharing that with his, let's face it, soulmate.
Death helps me appreciate life, to savour every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Ellipsis.
Oh no.
Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the tree.
Find out who that is next time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!